Hi, and thank you for visiting my channel. For more information, kindly subscribe and follow. Now let's get started.
Jade Cargill showed off her battle scars following a grueling match at WWE Evolution. The former star battled Naomi in a no-holds-barred match at the PLE last night. Cargill defeated Naomi last night at WWE Evolution after hitting the veteran with Jade off the top rope and through a table in the ring. She took to social media to react to her victory and praised the rest of the performers on the card. The veteran showed off her battle scars following the no-holds-barred match as well, and you can check them out in the fourth photo of her Instagram post below. Last night was proof, I'm not just a moment, I'm a movement. Evolution shook, but the storm stood still. High voltage sign emoji, tornado emoji, hard hands emoji, crown emoji, thankful for these ladies, hard hands emoji, she wrote. Jade Cargill won the Queen of the Ring tournament by defeating Asuka in the finals at Night of Champions last month in Saudi Arabia. As a result of the victory, the Storm will be competing for a title next month at WWE SummerSlam. Following her loss to Cargill at Evolution, Naomi cashed in her Money in the Bank contract on Io Sky to become the new Women's World Champion. Former WWE star criticizes Jade Cargill's in-ring work. Wrestling veteran Shelly Martinez, formerly known as Ariel on WWE's version of ECW, recently shared her thoughts on Jade Cargill's match against Asuka at Night of Champions. Speaking on Ring the Bell, Martinez stated that Cargill was rushing things during her match against the Empress of Tomorrow and suggested that it was due to her thinking about the next spot in the match. She also noted that Jade Cargill was green in the ring and may have been nervous. I felt like some of the spots could have been executed a little bit better, and it would have made it more impactful. It would have put over both of them, and in my head, I was like, are they being rushed right now? I didn't realize that the Jade girl was green. Maybe it was just her thinking of the next spot cause she's nervous and doesn't want to mess up. I get that, and the executions with that finish, it just would have been, so even though that hook on the leg, I'm like, come on. Martinez said. From 1442 to 1513. Only time will tell if Jade Cargill can become champion next month at WWE SummerSlam at MetLife Stadium in New Jersey. Jade Cargill makes bold claim ahead of WWE SummerSlam. Jade Cargill is scheduled to wrestle a high-stakes contest at WWE SummerSlam. The Storm recently made a bold claim heading into the premium live event. The 33-year-old defeated Asuka at the Night of Champions PLE to win the Queen of the Ring tournament and punch her ticket to a WWE Women's Championship match at SummerSlam. The current champion, Tiffany Stratton, successfully defended her title last week against Trish Stratus at WWE Evolution. Ahead of her championship match against the Buff Barbie, Jade Cargill took to her X/Twitter account to make a massive claim. She posted a picture of herself with the WWE Women's Championship on her shoulder and noted that the gold looked better on her in comparison to its current holder. In her most recent in-ring appearance, the Storm defeated arch-rival Naomi in a no-holds-barred match at WWE Evolution with Bianca Belair as the special match guest referee. However, towards the end of the PLE, the Glow interrupted the main event and cashed in her Money in the Bank contract to pin Io Sky and win the Women's World Championship. WWE Hall of Famer reveals one major problem with Jade Cargill. Speaking on a recent edition of the Wrestling Time Machine, former WWE SmackDown General Manager Teddy Long pointed out a glaring issue with Jade Cargill. Teddy Long noted that she had yet to learn to be relaxed during her matches. The veteran insinuated that the former WWE Women's Tag Team Champion needed to look more effortless while in action. She hasn't learned how to relax yet. That's her problem. You know what I mean. And Dutch, I don't know if you agree with that, but that's what I see, he said. Jade Cargill is in pursuit of her first singles title win in WWE. It will be interesting to see if she can break the jinx and put one over Tiffany Stratton at the biggest party of the summer to become the new WWE Women's Champion. Jade Cargill calls out current WWE Champion for harassing her. A current WWE Champion sent a message to Jade Cargill on social media. The former star has now hit back at her. Last year, Naomi, Bianca Belair, and Jade Cargill formed a dominant trio. However, this partnership ended after Cargill was found laid out backstage on SmackDown. At WWE Elimination Chamber earlier this year, Cargill returned from injury and went after Naomi. It was later revealed that the Glow was the one who attacked the Storm. Cargill and Naomi then started a fierce rivalry. The Glow even lost her friend Bianca Belair, who wanted nothing to do with her. Despite losing her friend because of her new attitude, Naomi went on to cash in her Money in the Bank contract on Io Sky and win the Women's World Championship at Evolution. Now, Naomi took to social media to tell Jade and Bianca Belair that they could have been like Destiny's Child, but the babyfaces didn't want her to be Beyoncé. The former TBS champion responded and asked the Glow to shut up and stop harassing her. "Bitch, shut up. Damn. Move on. Like, don't you have other people to harass?" Rolling eyes face emoji. Vince Russo points out a major flaw in the feud between Jade Cargill and Tiffany Stratton. Jade Cargill earned the right to face Tiffany Stratton for the WWE Women's Championship at SummerSlam 2025 after winning the Queen of the Ring tournament. Last week on SmackDown, Cargill faced Chelsea Green and won. After the match, she was ambushed by Secret Service but was rescued by Stratton. On a recent episode of Bro Down on Sportskeeda WrestleBinge, Vince was confused as to why Tiffany Stratton came to rescue someone she's set to face at SummerSlam, since no reason was given. "In the past, I mean, if you're going to do something like this, how did we always do that in the past, Mac? You know, listen, we got a match on SummerSlam, and I want your best. I want to make sure you're a 100% cause I don't want to have any excuses. So, from now till then, I'm going to have your back. I mean, you got an explanation. I don't know, I'm watching this and I'm like, what? They got a match coming up in a week. Why is Tiffany Stratton helping out Jade Cargill?" Russo said. 1749 onwards. It will be interesting to see if Jade Cargill can dethrone Tiffany Stratton at SummerSlam 2025. In an electrifying turn of events just days before SummerSlam, Jade Cargill, WWE's most dominant rising force, has shaken the industry with a bold, emotionally charged statement accusing a current WWE champion of persistent backstage harassment. The outspoken star, known for her unmatched confidence and physical prowess, is not holding back, and neither is the locker room in its reaction. The calm before the storm. It all began with what seemed like a typical media scrum following SmackDown in Tampa. Jade Cargill had just wrapped up a grueling match against Shayna Baszler, showcasing her continued evolution in the ring. Drenched in sweat and glory, Jade was answering routine questions about her future in WWE, until a reporter asked about recent backstage tension involving a title holder. Without hesitation, Jade leaned forward, jaw tight, eyes sharp as glass. "I'll say it clearly so there's no confusion," she said. "Becky Lynch, your days of trying to intimidate me behind the scenes are over. You've been stepping way out of line, and I'm not playing that game anymore." The room fell silent. Breaking the code of silence. The WWE Universe has long speculated on friction between Jade and other top-tier women's stars. But this was the first time she'd publicly named names. According to Jade, the harassment wasn't physical, but psychological and constant. "She's been whispering in producers' ears, trying to keep me off main events, telling anyone who will listen that I'm not seasoned enough for the spotlight," Jade explained. And let's not forget the passive-aggressive digs. "Oh, Jade's just muscles. She doesn't know storytelling. Girl, I've lived stories that would break most of these women. Don't confuse my entrance with my entire journey." According to backstage sources, tensions between Jade and Becky have simmered for months, with both women vying to be the face of WWE's women's division. But Jade claims it crossed a line when Becky allegedly laughed off her segment during a production meeting, calling it rookie content. "That's not constructive. That's sabotage dressed as sarcasm," Jade said. Locker room reactions. The fallout was immediate. Rhea Ripley, currently recovering from injury but always outspoken, posted a cryptic message on X, formerly Twitter. "Some people weaponize their legacy to stay relevant. Respect is earned every day, not just remembered from yesterday." Bayley also commented during a Twitch stream, saying, "I don't know what happened exactly, but I've seen Jade work her tail off. No one deserves to be undermined for the sake of ego." Becky Lynch has yet to issue a formal response, though insiders claim she was blindsided by Jade's public accusation. However, she did post a photo on Instagram shortly after the incident, captioned simply, "Legends don't clap back. They win." But Jade wasn't done. "I'm not just here to compete. I'm here to conquer." In a surprise appearance on Raw Talk, Jade doubled down on her claim, saying she had attempted to handle things privately, but was constantly met with smirks and backstage games. "I didn't leave a winning streak, and walk through fire just to be quiet when someone's disrespecting me," Jade said. "I came here to elevate this division, and if that means dragging some fake legends into the sunlight, so be it." Then, with a smirk of her own, she added, If Becky wants to prove she's still the man, she can face me at SummerSlam. I dare her. The fans erupt. The WWE Universe is now on fire. Hashtag Jade vs Becky and hashtag Let Them Fight trended worldwide within an hour. Fans are split, some defending Becky as a trailblazer being challenged by a newcomer with no stripes, others supporting Jade as a disruptor unwilling to play politics. One viral fan tweet read: "Becky Lynch may be the man, but Jade Cargill is the meteor coming to wipe out the dinosaurs." Another fired back: "Jade is great, but she hasn't turned a SummerSlam slot against a legend just because she's mad. This is WWE, not Twitter drama." Still, most agree, this is the kind of combustible drama that only wrestling can deliver. Real feelings, real power plays, and the blurred lines between kayfabe and reality. SummerSlam Showdown? As of now, WWE officials haven't confirmed whether the match will happen. But rumors are swirling that Triple H is strongly considering booking the clash, calling it too personal, too powerful, and too hot to ignore. Sources close to WWE Creative indicate that the original plan was to have Becky defend her Women's World Championship in a triple threat match, but Jade's challenge could reshuffle the deck. A backstage producer reportedly told Fightful, "We haven't seen this level of heat since Ronda and Becky. Jade isn't just making noise, she's setting the place on fire." Jade's final word. In a late-night post on Instagram Live, Jade addressed the situation with stunning clarity. "I know I'm not everyone's favorite yet. I'm loud, I'm proud, and I'm unapologetically me. But I won't let anyone treat me like a sideshow. Becky Lynch doesn't have to like me, but she better respect me. Because the next time she tries to belittle me, I'm not walking away. I'm stepping up." She paused, then smiled. "And when I beat her, I won't just take her title. I'll take her crown." Conclusion: A War of Queens. Whether you love her or fear her, Jade Cargill has just made WWE history, not in the ring, but in spirit. She's challenging more than just a champion, she's confronting a system, a legacy, and the old guard's grip on the throne. And with SummerSlam just around the corner, one question hangs heavy over the WWE Universe. Can the man handle the storm?